say about a kid, my son, Chrisean Jesus Malone Jr.
Anyone that got a remark about a youngster, my son and Jesus Malone G, he's straight, he's a billion-dollar child, so remain tuned. No, he's not visually impaired. No, you all Rock chose to address your remarks about her child having some kind of handicap or visual deficiency. And she fundamentally said you all are stumbling. This was after she shot herself while she sat at an eatery eating with her child, and individuals guaranteed the child didn't flicker once in the video. Yet you need to realize the reason why individuals are as yet demanding that there's something certainly up with her kid. That is precisely exact thing I will break down. I said she drank, and in light of the fact that I hear the cry, and I see what you all see, I truly do feel like there could be a neurological issue offspring of some sort or another in the event that there's a Hollywood child that has gone through the most. It's Cron and Blue Sun. And the show truly began even before the child was conceived. You all recollect when Ocean declared that she was anticipating a child with Blue and Blueface, rejected that the child was his, by saying to address your inquiries, yes, me and Rock are authoritatively done. It's on the up and up. I attempted it. And obviously it wasn't given before she reports she's pregnant with another person's kid, not mine. Stone has had experiences with 10 distinct men somewhat recently until I see DNA test. And it's not mine. He likewise wrote in an alternate tweet, I realize I all thought she was about me too, yet the realities are realities. Being my BM would be a gift. What's far and away more terrible was that Blueface was the one empowering Cron to dispose of the pregnancy in instant messages that spilled among him. And Cron Blueface discussed how he would have been a miscreant perpetually and said that a child would just make Cron stayed with him. So she was in an ideal situation disposing of the pregnancy. Well, when a paternity test demonstrated that Blueface was the dad of the kid, he sort of acknowledged liability, yet it was not without a ton of dramatization. As expected, as a matter of some importance, not long after the child was brought into the world in September 2023, Virtual Entertainment was convinced that Cronger had fetal liquor condition, and it clearly didn't help that Blue himself was asserting that Cron smoked and drank all through the pregnancy. Well, Con recently got heat for celebrating while pregnant on a few events, so it was truly not fantastical to expect that, like Blue was saying, she was drinking and smoking during her pregnancy. And as per online specialists, Cron's child in a real sense had each actual trait of fetal liquor disorder, remembering the folds for the edge of his eyes, little eyes dropped, nose open mouth, and extra large, low-set ears. Individuals were additionally posting the sound of Blueface and Quan's child crying, saying it seemed like crutch visit disorder, yet piercing crying can likewise be brought about by liquor withdrawal in babies. At the time, Rock answered by saying that her child is sound and that they would have told her at the clinic, assuming that he had any side effects. She likewise said that since that image wasn't charming, doesn't mean individuals could post her child on the web and begin estimating about his well-being. It was not just about the child having a supposed FAS, it was likewise about how CA was taking care of the child, which to many individuals might have disrupted the advancement. For example, recall the video of Con at Walmart that turned into a web sensation via online entertainment, where she was called out and reprimanded for not appropriately dealing with Conjura. Ton of supporters referred to the risks of having the neck unsupported and furthermore blamed Rock for being excessively occupied to appropriately tend to Cron Jr. as she strolled her canine on a chain inside the store. When the video became a web sensation, Rock truly conceded shortcoming for not supporting the child's head appropriately, yet she additionally said that the one who recorded her battling might have offered help, assuming she felt there was an issue, like rather than that woman recording me, she might have quite recently helped me. I got a canine 2 trucks, or loaded with. She had a point there, yet to many individuals that was only a sign that Rock was not as expected dealing with the child. Again, it didn't help that not long after that, Blueface took the X and said that Cronger was likewise having medical problems. And he blamed Cron for being an unsuitable mother, asserting that she pushed back a medical procedure for their infant child's hernia and missed clinic arrangements to address his medical problems. Truth be told, subsequent to sharing a photograph of their child's genitals to show devotees what it resembled, Blueface composed, "She is an awful mother, yes she is ill." Suited, she'd been pushing the medical procedure back, missing the arrangements, so she can do what she needs, and I went to be seriously believing it's a medical procedure. They discussing she missed the arrangement. He likewise wrote in an alternate tweet, "Do you comprehend my dissatisfaction? Now she playing with my child and his prosperity for her own dislike, despondency, and sentiments. That is a guiltless child. And you placing him last on your needs list." Blueface additionally said that his child was harming consistently. Yet it looked like Cron couldn't have cared less about Cron's sentiments. "My child is harming consistently, and she's behaving like it's anything but an issue." And in one more tweet about his child requiring a medical procedure, he said, "I possibly went to be something else for a medical procedure. Yet when we arrived, they said you missed the arrangement. It was 2 days prior. The specialists are occupied now. We need to reschedule." At that point, I realized she wasn't exactly up for the test. Well, the child ultimately went for a medical procedure, and CA even said that it was fruitful. She likewise posted a boomerang video holding a grinning Cronger from his medical clinic bed, noticing that he was recuperating so quick. We should simply say that it wasn't the main time Blue had gone on a tirade about Con dismissing their kid, since he had additionally gone on one more end against her online when the child was conceived, saying, "On the off chance that she don't take my child serious and make that her principal concentration and need for no less than 30 days, I will petition for guardianship." You've been cautioned. Miserable part about this is she doesn't realize we care about the child more than her as of now. She's so narrow-minded, just stressed over what she maintains that should do rather than what's best for the kid. He additionally tweeted 24 hours after the fact, "In a real sense, I can't accept you all figured a youngster would transform anything in the initial 48 hours. The child has been held and moved by 20 unique individuals. Each time I check my telephone, it's a renewed individual holding the child. My child not going to be addressed like everyone in her family. I don't play them sort of games here. Hold my 2-day-old child while I'll work out at B-Child." It doesn't help that Blue's mom, Carousel, likewise accepts that the child could have an issue. Recollect when Cron said that Carousel wouldn't associate with her child because of remarks she showed up. Well, she went on Instagram, lived to make sense of her remarks, saying there could be some sort of neurological issue. Carousel likewise demanded that everybody had some awareness of rocks drinking during pregnancy, adding, "We realize we could see something going on as daddy. See something going on. We understand what accompany this. We ain't dumb, and we won't play moronic." I genuinely couldn't say whether there's anything amiss with the child cause I'm not a specialist, but rather during an Instagram live stream, CA herself answered the particular cases about her child Cronger being visually impaired or simple-minded. And this is the thing she said is honored. She going be talking, strolling, playing football, all that. Who is you all to let me know what he determined to have and what he resemble, what he sound like? Why? You all have hardly any familiarity with God. You all have close to zero insight into nothing. You conversing with me like that. So I reproach all that you all maxim about my kid. Frankly, yet I like this brother. You know why? Cause all the magnificence to God, brother. Essentially, Cran is saying that her child was committed on the 7th day. And as of now, you all can express out loud anything you desire, cause she doesn't mind. That is all I need to sit up and discuss my child's honored from the head to his toe. Like what I forgot when he got committed on the 7th day. Kid, even with Cron attempting to clarify that her child is okay, individuals are as yet saying that his formative is self-evident, and assuming she's been